Man, it's been a while.
Right?
I don't even remember.
Happy 2019.
Happy
maybe?
2019.
Like,
That's true. That was the last time.
Dude, we're in a whole nother year.
Wow.
Why do I feel like you went down and I went?
Oh, I went down.
You went down to my level.
No, I'll just stay here. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to SwiM,
Welcome
episode
back.
10.
Are we? I thought we were more than 10.
No, just
Okay, 10. Yay!
10.
It is a new year.
Yeah, I'm here with Miss Singleton,
And I'm here with Mr. May.
and today we're going to be talking about expectations versus reality. We were kind of just saying, like, a lot of times students come into our classroom
Yes.
and they think they knew what they had done inside the classroom.
Right.
For example, coming inside, every single time I
Yes.
call out a student, the first question that comes is, "What I do?"
What I do?
I've only been working here for 3 years, but still, you know, it's always the common question.
Yeah, I could have a student come in and just running through the class, just run through full steam ahead, pushing through people, pushing through chairs, and as soon as you have to address them, you're like, wait a minute, hold on. Why are you running? Whoa, what do you mean? What did I do?
And they're like, I wasn't running.
I wasn't running. They're literally like, you can hear the chariots of fire. Doom, 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 doom. They're running.
Yeah.
And then you address them with, why are you running? And they'll say, I wasn't running. Right.
A lot of times we get coached on
Right.
like, oh, maybe you didn't frame it correctly.
Mm-hmm.
For example, instead of asking, why are you running? We should address it as like,
Yeah.
hey, we should walk into
should
class.
walk into class.
I can do the exact same thing and I still get, what was I doing?
What are you talking about?
Like-
What do you mean? I wasn't running.
Or you gotta be really responsible how we say stuff. Like,
Yes.
I'm very careful with how I speak to other people, especially in a
Right.
public zone.
Right.
But when we're in private, we can say whatever we
We
want.
let her rip.
Okay, but that's different because we're in private.
We're private and
Yeah.
we know each other. We could have conversations and no one gets offended.
Yeah. Like,
But-
you don't go into Starbucks
No.
and you don't say, hey, mother effer, go get me a venti latte, you know? Like,
Yeah, no. People are going to treat you how you sound. That's what I tell
How
the
you come
kids.
across.
How you come across.
Yeah.
And so they'll have all these profanity written sentences a student will say, and you'll say to them, well, okay, so how could you have said that without using your cuss words? Or how could you have said that without using...
I wasn't
profanity?
cussing.
I wasn't even cussing. And then they'll say that as they'll be like, I wasn't even MF cussing.
Yeah.
You're like, you
Yeah.
just cussed.
It's like, did you not just
They don't
hear?
even realize that they're cussing. Or I love it when, here's my example. When I'm like, hi, good morning. Hi! Or good morning.
And they're like, what did I say?
What?
What?
And I say, does my tone match your tone? And they're like, well, I'm not even mad.
And sometimes you really have to go like, you're kind of yelling right now.
And why is your face mad? Like, why is your tone mad? The expectation versus the reality, like they really perceive themselves as saying, oh, good morning, hi, Miss Singleton. But it comes across like, what you talking about?
Aside from students too,
Yeah.
sometimes we gotta check each other too.
All the
like,
time. All the time.
I think one time, oh no, I think this happens like maybe once a month or something, and it happens to me too, where it's just like the Singleton will call me out. I'm like, okay, you know, like, and I don't mean it, and then later on I'll be snapping her and I'm like, hey, if I snapped at you, like, I'm really sorry, or vice versa.
Mr. May is being generous. It's usually the other way around. I send out a blanket apology every night. Like, family and friends, I apologize for the way I sound. Because I know, like everybody else, we have different tones and inflections, but we at least are adult enough to realize that. One thing that I notice working with our students, they don't get it. They don't understand.
It doesn't click.
They don't understand, like, if I see you talking, they could be in the back and they're just having a full-fledged conversation and I have to address, I'm sorry, you guys, there's no talking. I'm not talking.
Yeah.
No one is
Yeah.
ever talking. There's
Oh my
always a
God.
ghost in the room talking.
And then I feel like I'm a liar,
Yeah.
or I feel like I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to pick on you. I'm really
Yes,
not.
I hate
Like,
the
that's
I'm
what
not
it is.
talking thing, because you can sit here and I can look that person dead in the eye and they can have a full-fledged conversation with someone and I can say, I'm sorry, can you not talk during this time? I'm not even talking.
Yeah.
Who's talking? I'm not even talking. And so you feel like, did I just make that up? Like, I go in my head, like, maybe I'm crazy.
Like, now I'm second guessing myself. Like,
Is
oh,
that
maybe.
person talking? Or is there a ghost in I just say, oh, okay, I'm sorry, ghost in the room, stop talking.
But overall, you gotta come in you gotta know how you sound.
Yes.
Your expectation of what stuff is
Yes.
probably not the reality. And sometimes you need someone to check yourself. Like,
Right.
like at meetings and stuff, like every single time, if I'm leading a meeting or something, I'm always checking back with Miss Singleton. I'm like, hey, how was that? And she is critical, or she's just very honest. And you need that someone in your life.
Right. We support each other, and I love the fact that Mr. May and our other inner circle comes to each other, and I feel trustworthy to say, hey, I apologize, and I'll come to him. I always come to Mr. May like, okay, I need to say this to this person, so how do I say it? Because I know that I have a hard time with how I talk sometimes, and I think that that's one of the lessons that we want to teach. Know your weaknesses and know your strengths. I have a weakness sometime in how I come across. Mr. May has a strength in that area, so I go to him before I even have a conversation with people, and I'll say, well, how should I say this, or should I even say it? And I trust him enough that he gives me the honest truth.
And I bring a checklist, and I'm like, your tone was really bad.
Don't say
No,
it.
I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
No.
But no, honestly, like you need someone like that in your life, because otherwise you're just gonna sound like a punk.
Yeah, you're gonna have Ice Cube eyebrows where you're like,
Yeah, you're like, what?
what? And everybody says that you have a question.
Anyway, guys, that's episode 10.
Episode
Sorry, we
10.
have not,
We'll do better.
posted in a while.
We'll do better.
We just, as you can hear in my voice, I'm pretty sick.
Yeah.
5th day, so I'm not contagious anymore.
I
So
was gonna say.
don't worry.
I don't want it.
I can, yeah.
But we're back. We will see you some more in 2019.
All right, Singleton with May out.
Out.
Peace. Peace.